Today, I'm going to talk about the Lava debit card. Recently, was able to register for the card, and they provide a virtual card without any foreign exchange fee. But what really caught my eyes is the 6.5% earned for their revenue. We don't actually know where the 6.5 APY comes from. But anyway, we're going to take a look what Lava is and how we can benefit from it. Let us start. Why do I making this video? Why do I care about Lava card? First, we, the people in the crypto industry, we have a lot of funds. We want to use them in the open. We just doesn't know which provider have those accept Bitcoin and crypto. We have to admit, in the real world, not many shops are willing to accept cryptocurrency. Many people really trust your own money. You cannot simply pay a request for protection when it comes to cryptocurrency, right? Once you transfer over, the finality is done. You couldn't do anything about it. And you have to have your own seed phrase for protection. There's no. So it's actually very good to bypass any government. Your fund is actually your own fund. But the problem is, for the general population, they want security. If you want privacy, if you want control, it is on you 100%. 10 years, ever since the crypto industry is booming, and you have to accept 90% of the people doesn't really care about all of these crypto things. And they just want to know how they could make profit, but they doesn't care about all the technology behind and the security, take care of their own money. They just want to know how they can profit from it. So what I'm telling you is, for us people who really care about security and privacy, we have to consider which platform is good for us and how we can move forward and take care of all the daily things from crypto on-chain to off-ramp to the offline things, and how we could use, let's say, buying purchase of groceries for everyday users. Recently, there's been a lot of debit cards coming out. I think the first guy who introduced debit card for me is a Cypher, the dog logo. And then there are many other platforms such as EtherFi, the Scroll one, the Startnian one, the Ready card. I even got myself a few cards like this. AVG card, right? It's the neobank. They promote themselves as the neo-banking system. I also got myself the Ready debit card, which it had already been frozen because it doesn't comply to the Europe new regulation. And recently, I've just moved from Ready to Plasma. There's also some hidden plasma that doesn't tell you about, right? I'm going to go review all of this with you guys, at least 30 minutes for this live stream to explain why I'm using Lava at this moment. And I really like the idea of using Lava and getting a cashback here. So let's go to what I'm going to show you. This is the Lava website, right? 6.5% APY. The interest rate is about 6.5, 2% fee on it too. There are other options. You can directly transfer to ACH or FedWire directly to a US bank. That still doesn't support international bank. Most of their customers, clients are based on the US. Features other than borrowing BTC, you can buy BTC at zero fee. You could access a 6.5 yield, and you could also earn Bitcoin by using the Lava card, exactly up to 5%, but not every purchase is get a 5%. These are the partners. If you use them, you will get a 5% cashback. If you're not using any of these, well, settle it in 1 to 3 days. The cashback being returned to your wallet within 1 to 3 days. So it's actually pretty convenient. All these 18 guys for the 5% cashback only at the moment. If you guys like me who uses a lot of OpenAI or Anthropic Claude, I'm looking to purchase some Apple products. So I think it's the 5% cashback really helps with getting returns. Okay, so once we're done here, I'm going to show you internal panel of the Lava card. It's like Plasma to wallets. One is your own wallet. Secondary one is the earn wallet. If you click on the yield, you could deposit some money into the yield and earn daily funds. So it doesn't pay you block by block. Instead, it pay you daily on the yield. Lava doesn't really disclose how they pay you the 6.5% fee. If you're guys like me, yeah, I'm telling the Luna, they have a bank in Luna. The Terra UST, they give out a 16 to 18% APY for you just putting the UST into the bank. We're really careful about we're dealing with Lava. Is this another pyramid scam from Lava? So I really want to know how much cash they have. It's really hard to track them on chain, and that's the first thing you have to do is you have to actually deposit to Lava, and then you have to check on chain. I did it by SoulScan how much Lava USD they have. This is the Lava USD. See, there's only 1,068 holders, over 67% by a single account, and they hold like 3.2 million USD, and the rest is the smaller guys. To me, it's even distribution. So why does this big guy have a 3.2 million? Lava doesn't really disclose it. We don't really know who these guys are, whose wallet it is. They doesn't talk about it. If you're asking me 4.6 million, I think it's not really too dangerous, right? But if you cut this whale off, actual liquidity is only like 1.6 million. I don't recommend anyone putting too much deposit in here because not yet at this point, not yet. At 6.5%. So if you're really dumb, you don't know what you're doing, you just put your money into some pool. I say Morpho or Lending or AV, you could earn up to 4% APY. At this moment, you go to Jupiter Lending. Jupiter have a 5% APY on USDC alone. So 6.5% isn't really much. It's not dangerous because, well, if you minus, say, the safety net is at 5%, so a 1.5% difference, I don't think it won't make Lava go bust anytime soon, at least not this year, not next year, unless they do something funny. This is the official Lava. Lava_XYZ is the official page for Lava. They have been updating the Lava X for quite, I'd say they're doing a good job, but not really much. There's very hardly any tractions. People are hardly commenting. I did ask them how the 6.5% APY is received. They doesn't really answer. I'm not going to ask them again. I'm not the only guy asking how did they manage to get a fixed rate. They don't even bother answering it. You have to be careful about the Bitcoin reward. You get 5% cashback, right? You will get them in Bitcoin, but in order to withdraw, you have to get at least 100,000 satoshis. That's equal to 0.001 BTC. That's like $62. You have to be using like 3,000 USD before you can actually withdraw the reward. Written in effect, the cashback 5% is only for those 18 shops. US buyers, you get like 3%, and you international buyers, you get like only 1% cashback, but at zero FX fee, right? I've been using the card only like twice. My friends recommend me like early in 2026, but there's no OTP coming to me. I couldn't register, and also the KYC process for Lava takes like 2 months just to get KYC approved. There's something Lava need to improve, really. Some people made it approved in like 7 days, but me, it took me like 1.5 months. So that's almost 2 months. I don't think I can find anything else that's interesting. All right. Thank you very much for watching my video here. I'm going to make a video about meditation soon. I think it'll be very interesting for you guys. I really want to share it with everyone in the world. It's something like amazing Thailand, and if I'm not here, I won't even know. I'm very sure you're, whatever you are, a foreigner or tourist, or even if you're local Thai, it really helps with your life. Very good. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.